Okay, let's dive in. Think about this for a second. You need to secure a really big space, maybe a huge construction site.
Or like a remote parking lot way out somewhere.
Exactly. Or even a temporary pop-up event, places where you just don't have the usual power outlets or network cables ready to go.
Right, the standard infrastructure isn't there.
So the big question is, how do you get genuinely solid security up and running fast
Yeah.
and effectively, especially in these tricky off-grid spots?
Yeah, it's a classic problem. It's always been tough.
It really has. It's this lingering challenge that's, often limited what security teams can actually do.
It's true. I mean, traditionally, your choices weren't great. Often expensive setups that took ages to install.
Or you had to compromise, right?
Yeah.
Cut corners on how much area you could actually cover properly.
Exactly. The core issue was always balancing speed and flexibility without dropping the ball on effectiveness, especially when the location itself makes things difficult.
Well, that's precisely the challenge we're digging into today in this deep dive.
Yeah.
We're focusing on a specific piece of tech, the AlphaVision GuardBox Air. It's basically a compact, solar-powered mobile surveillance unit.
Interesting. Mobile and solar.
Yeah, and our mission here is to unpack how this thing is built for, well, rapid deployment, hassle-free setup.
Getting security online quickly without needing fixed power or network lines.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
An immediate, pretty powerful outdoor security presence. So we're going to explore its core innovations, its features, and maybe some surprising ways it's actually being used.
Sounds good. So I guess we'll be looking at how it powers itself using solar, that autonomy aspect.
Definitely. And its AI capability seems like it does more than just record, threat deterrence, cutting down false alarms.
Right, the intelligence part. And probably how tough it is, the hardware side, for being outdoors.
And where it fits.
Yeah.
The different scenarios or use cases where something like this really makes a difference.
Okay, let's start with that autonomy then, because that's a huge deal, right? Solving the power problem.
Totally. The GuardBox Air, it claims 24/7 operation completely off-grid.
Which sounds great, but how reliable is that really? Especially if you get, say, several cloudy days in a row.
Good question. What's the actual engineering making that possible? How self-sufficient is it?
Well, they've clearly put some thought into it. It uses high-efficiency solar panels, specifically a 60-watt monocrystalline silicon type.
Okay. And that's better for lower light conditions?
Yeah, generally more efficient across different conditions compared to older types. And it pairs that with a pretty hefty battery, a 320 watt-hour long-life lithium battery.
Right.
So that combination is designed to keep it running day and night, totally independent.
So it stores enough power to ride out those cloudy periods?
Apparently, yes. It can run for several days on a full charge, even with no direct sun. Plus, there's a neat feature, a built-in heating module.
Oh, for the battery.
Exactly, to protect the battery and keep it working properly in cold weather, down to minus 20 degrees Celsius.
Wow, okay. That's genuinely robust then. It's not just solar when sunny. It's engineered for continuous operation.
Like a little self-contained security ecosystem.
Yeah, exactly. Which brings us to the next big thing. Deployment. Getting it set up.
Right, the speed aspect.
The source material says set up in minutes. Now, how realistic is that? How truly install-friendly are we talking?
It seems designed to be incredibly straightforward. The idea is 1 or 2 people can deploy it very quickly.
No special skills needed?
Nope, no specialized tools, no technicians required. It's compact, doesn't need external power, doesn't need wiring runs.
Which makes it ideal for those temporary spots or remote locations we mentioned.
Absolutely. And think about the implications. It drastically reduces installation costs and the time it takes to get security operational.
Huge for efficiency, like for an emergency situation or a festival setup.
Exactly. That agility is a major selling point.
Okay, now for the part that really grabs me. The AI. This isn't just a camera recording things.
No, it's pitched as active intelligent deterrence.
So tell us about this AI virtual guard. And crucially, how it tackles false alarms. Because honestly, who needs alerts every time a cat walks by?
Right, the false alarm fatigue is real. So the AI virtual guard is about being proactive.
How so?
It uses smart cameras, which have warning lights built in, and also a pretty powerful IP speaker.
Okay.
When the AI detects something suspicious, and it's specifically looking for people and vehicles, using advanced analytics, it can trigger actions.
Like what?
It can automatically flash the lights, or broadcast pre-recorded messages, or even allow for live warnings through the speaker.
So it could literally tell someone they're trespassing.
Potentially, yes. The idea is to stop an intrusion before it escalates. It's a shift from just recording evidence to actively preventing the incident.
That is a big leap. A preemptive security presence.
Okay, so how does it avoid those cat alerts? What's the AI magic there?
That comes down to the sophistication of its AI analytics. It's trained to accurately tell the difference between humans and vehicles versus, animals, swinging tree branches, shadows, rain.
All the stuff that triggers basic motion detection. Exactly. It filters out that noise intelligently, so you only get alerts for things that actually matter. They call it intelligent intrusion prevention.
And it focuses just on people and vehicles.
Primarily, yes. That focus dramatically boosts the accuracy. The cameras themselves are called Tri-Guard smart cameras.
Tri-Guard, what does that mean?
It means they integrate three things: standard visible light, infrared for night vision, and often a third element like a visible white light LED.
Ah, so we can provide full-color images even at night sometimes.
Precisely. Or use the white light as another deterrent. It gives comprehensive monitoring, whatever the condition.
Okay, that's impressive. So you've got these dual 4-megapixel cameras capturing clear footage. Great. But how do you see it or talk through it if you're managing security remotely?
Yeah, that's crucial. It offers complete remote access.
Through an app or something.
Yep, via smartphone app or desktop software. You can watch live video feeds from anywhere. You can use two-way audio.
So you could talk to a delivery driver or warn off that trespasser yourself.
Exactly. And for reviewing footage later, there's a feature called Magic Search.
Magic Search. Sounds intriguing.
It lets you search your recordings using natural language instead of scrubbing through hours of video.
Which is the worst.
Right. You could just type something like, show me a person in a blue jacket near the gate yesterday afternoon. Or find a red trunk around 3 a.m. Seriously. And it finds it.
That's the claim.
Yeah.
It pinpoints the relevant clips based on your description. Saves a massive amount of time during investigations.
Wow. Okay, that alone sounds incredibly useful. What about connectivity? If the internet drops out at the remote site, is the recording lost?
Good point. No, the cameras have onboard storage. Micro SD card slots, supporting up to 512 gigs per camera.
Ah, redundancy. So it keeps recording locally even if the connection goes down.
Exactly. Ensures nothing is missed.
Okay, we've talked power, setup, AI, access. What about just toughness? These things are sitting outdoors exposed.
Yeah, they have to be durable, and they seem to be built for it. Ruggedness is key.
About rugged are we talking? Well, the components are designed for all weather use. The cameras are IP67 rated,
Which means?
fully dust tight, and can handle being submerged in water for a time, essential for outdoors.
Right. Rain, storms.
Exactly. The speaker, the metal casing for the solar power system, it's all engineered to withstand harsh conditions. Heavy rain, wind, extreme temperatures.
What's the temperature range?
It's rated from -20 Celsius up to 55 Celsius, so pretty much anywhere.
That covers most scenarios.
Yep.
So it should keep running reliably, even in really challenging spots.
That's the whole point. It needs that resilience for the temporary or remote jobs where traditional gear might just fail.
Okay, so let's pull this all together. We've got the autonomous power, the smart AI doing deterrent and filtering alerts, the super fast deployment, tough hardware, remote access with cool search features.
It's quite a package.
So where does this actually change the game? What are the standout real-world applications?
Its versatility is probably its biggest strength. Think construction sites protecting expensive gear and materials from theft or vandalism. That's a huge, costly problem.
Makes sense. Easy target, usually.
Or large outdoor events like festivals. You need temporary high-visibility security quickly. Managing crowds, securing perimeters, this deploys fast.
Yeah, I can see that. What else?
Critical infrastructure. Think remote utility stations, substations, maybe pipelines. Places that need monitoring but are hard to reach.
Independent monitoring, off-grid.
Exactly. Also, remote parking lots or storage yards. Securing vehicles, inventory, places where running cables for traditional CCTV is often just too expensive.
Good point.
Even law enforcement could use it. Rapid deployment to monitor crime hotspots temporarily or public gatherings without permanent install.
And maybe even agriculture, like remote farms.
Absolutely. Watching over expensive farm equipment, livestock, checking property boundaries way out there gives peace of mind where security was maybe impossible before.
So wrapping this up then, the AlphaVision Guard Box Air, it really seems to be a potent solution for specific needs.
It definitely carves out a niche.
Providing that solid uh, autonomous, AI-enhanced security for places off the grid or where things change fast.
Self-sufficient with the solar, smart deterrence with the AI, and you can access it from anywhere.
Yeah, it's like a comprehensive security system shrunk down into this compact, easy-to-deploy box. It really could change how organizations approach protecting assets and people in those difficult locations.
It really could. And, thinking about this deep dive, it makes you wonder,
Yeah.
with systems like this, Guard Box Air becoming more sophisticated, more portable, AI-driven, what does that open up? Both possibilities and challenges for monitoring sites in the future.
You mean beyond just the tech itself?
Yeah, like how does it change our idea of what a secure space even is when you can deploy this level of advanced capability pretty much anywhere, instantly?
That's a deep thought. What does it mean for the security landscape overall? And maybe even things like privacy, the ethics of autonomous surveillance popping up anywhere.
Exactly. It's something to think about. How does this blend of portability, AI, and autonomy reshape not just how we monitor, but how we perceive security itself?
A very provocative thought to end on. Lots to consider there.